I'm Bran, and I love Hallmark 4th of July movies in August.
I'm Brian. I like Hallmark 4th of July movies in August.
I'm Dan, and I despise the fact that neither of these guys did the fishing bit with me. And 4th of July movies in August, and this is the
Hallmark podcast.
Didn't even notice it.
It's unbelievable. It's like I'm not even here.
Yeah.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Oh, boys, we are
Reeling.
here now.
Yes.
Happy September to you. Hopefully you're doing well
Yeah.
today.
Makes
Labor
a lot of
Day.
sense. Yep.
September. I will ask you about your Labor Day here in just a second, but I do want to get to what I think everybody is talking about, which is we are in September. It is fall. Pumpkin spices are out.
on,
yeah.
We are in full. It doesn't matter
Full fall
how
mode.
hot it is. We are in full fall mode, which means Christmas is quickly approaching. Brian, I just want to feel the pulse.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about gearing up for
Yeah.
another holiday season? Are you beginning to get in that mindset a little bit?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
I'm ready for this one. Like before I faked it, this one I'm ready for. This one
You've been
I
faking
am,
it the
yeah.
last few.
You guys couldn't tell. I know.
I know. It's impressive.
I'm ready for this one.
Really?
Yeah.
What's changed? Why are you why are you not a liar anymore?
I've been listening to a lot of Christmas music
Yeah.
earlier, so
Yeah.
I've been dabbling there. I feel like the movies will be really fun this year, and I think we're gonna have a good old time. And so I'm just anticipation is high.
You could say a grand old time, Bri.
Nope.
And I know that we're not doing a kickoff or a
Grand old
preview,
time.
one of the many previews or
Yep.
kickoffs that we do over the course of the next 6 weeks to
Yep.
Purgatory. But
Yep.
there is been
We are
announced
doing those though,
since-
just not right now.
since
Of course.
We've started the show. The pairing that we've wanted to see in a Christmas movie is, Brand, Chris Palaha, Nikki DeLoach. And guess what? They're going to be in a Christmas movie together
Up in over in Nashville.
at
Yeah.
the Grand Ole Opry.
Crazy.
Grand old.
So if
Crazy.
you can't get excited
Yep.
about that,
Pretty
I
cool.
mean, come on.
Also, can I tease a little something else? Planning on bringing back a little rating system this year.
Oh, thank
Took
God.
a year or two off.
Well,
The
it
worst.
worked
Bringing it back.
so well that first
Yeah,
year.
you
And
crushed
I
it.
think
Didn't lead
then-
you straight off.
I feel like I'm ready for it now.
You know,
No,
I'll
and
tell you
that's-
what I'm ready for?
go ahead.
Naga clock.
Oh yeah,
My kids have been asking why we can't. They're like, we want eggnog,
yeah.
and I'm
of
like,
course. Of course they
there's
do.
no eggnog in the stores. It's seasonal.
the farms
so
are
just another
not
reason.
growing it yet.
When's it going to be Naga clock again? Is
That's
what I'm
right.
saying.
That's a great
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Also, in other news, we are now available everywhere. If you would like to watch us, happy September. You can watch us anywhere and
Anywhere
everywhere.
you want to watch us.
Anywhere you
'Cause
want.
you're everywhere to me.
That's exactly right. You can watch us on our YouTube
On
channel.
the YouTube.
A lot of people have been asking
Us, you'll
over the
see.
years, hey, want to see you, can't get filed. Maybe you can't get filed because you lived outside of the country for any number of
That's right.
reasons. We're back
This
on the YouTube.
video on the YouTube.
That's
Smash
right.
that subscribe button.
Smash
Not
it.
too hard.
That's
You
right.
want to be able
Hey,
to watch.
Aaron, close that eyeball that says only on Philo there. That says a 16:9 only on Philo.
Let's
Hit
do it right
the
now.
eyeball.
Oh, this is it.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah. Celebrate. No?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're still there, but
Still
not
on
We still
only,
are,
but not
But
only,
we're
so.
everywhere now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So,
So we need a new icon up there.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Whoa.
Oh, there it is.
There's the YouTube fireworks.
Hey, 4th of July.
4th of July fireworks. That's exactly right. So come check us out. If you would rather watch instead of listen, you can do that over on YouTube or you can go to deckthehallmark.com. The videos will also be there, which is getting a little rebranded
Refresh.
there on the
Getting
a
a
little
refresh.
underneath the hood there over on deckthehallmark.com, and so you can check that out. We're really gearing up, guys. I know we got it still a month and a half, lot to do, lot to get ready for.
This is crazy. We have months before Christmas, guys.
We have a month and a half, though, until countdown to Christmas. I'm not saying it's definitely October 17th that it's happening.
Yeah, it's not like we got a word from Hallmark directly that it was October 17th.
That's not our news to share.
Should I mark my
No.
calendar?
Probably go ahead. You can probably go ahead. All right, let's do it. Let's talk catch of the day. A July 4th movie. That obviously premiered on August 30th,
Yeah.
2025.
Obviously.
Missed it by that much.
And it went a little something like this. We're in a fancy kitchen. Yes, chef.
Yes,
Yes, chef.
Hands.
Ham.
Yeah, hands. We're in a fancy kitchen, yes, chef. The chef is waiting for a big review to post. Sophie speaks up and says, it doesn't matter what the Times thinks. Good, though, because the Times likes them,
Yeah,
and
phew.
that's good. We like that. Cut to fisherman Cam. He runs Easton's fish market. He's a bit low staffed, but he can handle it. He's just got to run around and do a bunch of drop-offs and all that stuff while also running a company full-time. The review is in, the 4 stars from the Times. Sophie gets promoted to sous-chef. She changes her name to Sue, which isn't hard. Both start with S. Sophie, Sue, all good. She gets a call from her sister to tell her she calls her sister to tell her the big news, but her sister Abigail is struggling. The family restaurant is losing buckets of money. Her sister wants to sell it. Sophie says, let me think about it. Abigail is like, how about you come here and you think about it while you help with the 4th of July? She's like, well, I just got promoted to sous chef. This is probably going to be a tough ask.
Change my name to Sue.
I changed my name to Sue and everything. She goes to ask for the time off. It does not go well. The owner of the restaurant is not pleased by this. She asks for 3 weeks off. The chef put in a good word for her, gets her 10 days.
Pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal. She is going to have to work while she's there, though. More on that later. She gets there and she is shocked to find out that they are using frozen fish. Oh, blah. She goes down to the dock to get some fresh fish, falls into a net. That's tough sometimes. Cam rescues her, and it turns out that not only do they know each other, they kissed back in the 7th grade.
I think so.
I wrote 2nd for some reason. That seems
You
early.
wish.
That seems early. They banter, and then she goes on her own way. She comes back and to the restaurant, and her sister get in a bit of an argument. Her sister has been working her butt off trying to get this to keep this restaurant afloat, and Sophie comes in here and buys expensive fish and thinks that she's going to save the restaurant by spending a bunch of money. It's never going to work. She stumbles into hanging out with Cam, as one does. A small-town blogger posts that the big city chef is cooking in a small-town restaurant again. This makes her boss very mad when she sees this on the social medias. They interview some people to see if maybe they could get a manager to come in and help get this place in tip-top shape. There's one singular guy who is going to be a good fit for this. But before they can offer him a deal that's good enough for him to accept, he accepts a different offer for more money. Who offered him that deal? Cam. Cam offered him that deal. Obviously, Cam didn't know because he's a perfect boy. But that doesn't stop Sophie from getting upset with him. Later, they hang out some more. She apologizes for blowing up on him. And they end up kissing, 7th grade style.
All right, no.
Boy.
Try again. Try anything else.
2nd grade style?
Nope.
Oh.
Anywhom, she makes him
Goes
dinner
back on track.
the next day, and they talk about her dreams and how her boss wants her to make a dinner for this person who's going to open up a restaurant in Vegas, and if it goes well, she might get offered. She might have to change her name again to Chef. She tries to kiss him, but he pulls back and he says, "You have big dreams. I don't want to get in the way of them big dreams." The dinner is off. It's time to make the dinner for the Vegas person. The dinner is off to a rocky start, but Sophie crushes it. She gets offered the chef position in Vegas. This is her dream. She's about to rush out of town, and she can't find Cam anywhere. Turns out he framed a bunch of her old pictures because he's a perfect boy. What a guy. He shows up to say goodbye.
Grade style.
That's right, 7th grade style. Framed a lot of pictures of you. He shows up to say goodbye to her. She goes to hop on the helicopter to leave, but she can't do it. She quits. She wants to stay and run the restaurant, which is thriving, by the way,
BT dubs.
and obviously be with Cam. She goes down to watch the fireworks with her family, tell them the good news.
The good news.
Wait a second.
Come on, man.
And then finds
You can't
Cam
do that.
to tell him the good news, and they kiss real good ones. And that, my friends, was Catch of the Day.
We did it.
Hey, how was your Labor Day?
Great.
You get any good nudes?
Not this Labor Day.
Brother, none of your business. We'll be right back. Gosh. Can't say anything.
Can't say that.
Woke.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking catch of the day today. Everyone's favorite August 4th of July movie. It is time for us to share our thoughts on this. We're going to talk hot takes, everybody. We're going to talk hot takes. This is where we share exactly how we felt about this movie. We're not going to hold back. And I will start with you, Brian. Brian,
Guy.
what you thinking?
Well, it did feel weird trying to get back into a 4th of July mindset, seeing as how we're fixing to get ready for Christmas
Fixing
here.
get ready. Yeah, got to lock in.
But I will say this. I liked it. Emilie Ullerup, easy for me
You
to
got
say.
Emilia Ullerup.
Emilia Ullerup.
Sure.
Anywho, Sue, phenomenal in this role. Like, really, really great.
Welcome back, Emilia Ullerup.
Holy cow. Welcome back is
Welcome
right. Michael Rady, obviously, just he feels like he was a fisherman, and they're like, "Hey, we're filming a movie. Can you just hop in real quick?" Like, he was just so comfortable in that role.
From the first pair of cargo shorts. You saw
so
it right
good.
away.
Oh, it was so great. You're the sister, Abigail, Allison Wanzura, I believe is her name. That was like a really good, stressed out person who did not want to own a restaurant. Like, everybody really came across, and so. Really standout job from the page to the screen. I feel like the connection there was just perfectly done. Sarah Canning wrote this. She's written a bunch of them.
Sarah.
Kathy Lee Biegel also wrote this. She's done some. She's like a professional chef. She worked in the cooking world. It comes across big. So all of it just worked like across all the levels. And so I had a really good time there. Very funny, authentic, and perfectly paired with the actors and script there. So nice dish.
Yeah, we're back, baby. This is how you do it.
This
You
is how
put
you do
two
it.
absolute charming stars on the screen together. I felt like I had seen them in movies before. They never acted together before. It just works so well. It took me right back to the 4th of July. And I had the best time with this movie. I absolutely loved it. I was charmed. I was smiling from ear to ear. I was having a great time. This is what it's all about, folks. Sometimes you just want to go to the market and see Michael Rady and have him sell you a fish. Am I right? And that's what we got with this movie. I loved it. Dano?
So I never tell you what I think you're going to think of a movie beforehand, but I was so sure you were going to love it that I watched this before you and I told you were going to love it. I did not like this movie, and I think the reason I didn't like this movie is kind of why this podcast exists. This movie is, first of all, I'm scared. The last two movies have felt like Hallmark 10 years ago in a way that I never want them to feel like. This is the quintessential generic Hallmark movie. It is the big city girl goes back to the hometown where the hometown hunk is still there doing his thing. They used to date in middle school and high school. And then she decides that her career just isn't as important as family. And she sticks around and she gives up her dream and career to do that in her hometown. Technically, she gets to do that in her hometown. I get it. But she just chooses the hometown hunk and the hometown over her bustling career.
She chose her family.
She chooses love. Yeah. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm saying every time someone talks to you about Hallmark movies that they've not seen, they describe this exact movie. The treads on this tire are bare. They don't exist anymore.
Nude.
This is the good nudes even.
Good nude treads.
This movie is so generic, it just kind of wastes away into oblivion. Now, are Michael Rady and Emilia Ullerup a sight for sore eyes? You betcha. Emilia Ullerup's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad she's back. Rady, great. So glad he's back. Feel like it's been a while since we've seen him. These two together are amazing. The problem is I can't even rate this movie on a degree of difficulty scale. A 1 of 10. This is a 10 of 10, 1 of 10 movie is what this is. I was watching it and I was like, my buddy Brand's going to love it. This is the OG I hate these movies. That's what this is. It's the OG version of I hate these movies. And that's what you get here. And if that's what you like, you're going to have yourself a time. For me, I admired Ullerup and Rady in a movie that I couldn't stand. Sorry, not sorry.
Is a 10 of 10, 1 of 10, a 5 of 10?
No.
It sounds like it.
It sounds like a 5 of 10.
does.
If you just had me rank the movie, I'd say it's like a 3.5.
I don't think that
Right down the
maths,
middle?
Dan.
No.
If you have
It's
a 10
1
of 10,
of
it's
10
a 1
degree
of
of
10.
difficulty.
It's a 1 of 10, but it's a 10 of 10 of that 1 of 10, which makes it
10
right down the
plus
middle.
1's 11 divided by 2 is 5.5.
3 out of 5,
You
right
still
down the
don't
middle.
know halves, but it's okay. That's not what I was.
No, 1 of 10, 1 to 10,
0
then
would
10
be
to 10.
So you still
meet
don't
me
recognize
halfway.
0 as a number.
Well, meet me halfway.
No.
What about on a fish scale?
2.5 out of 5. Right down. The middle.
It is time for all the feels. That's where we talk about what this one give us feels. I'll start with you.
Brian.
It's nervous there.
I got you. Don't worry.
My feels here is how well the characters were written and portrayed. And there was a very specific scene early on. I had 2 other feels that I'd written down. And this morning, I found myself still thinking about this one scene.
There's
and I
one
said,
scene that I have as my feels.
oh,
too.
you do? So
Yes.
mine was it was basically the first scene of the movie where Sophie and her coworker Julie, they're in the kitchen together. Coworker Julie says to Sophie, just a touch heavy on the creme fraiche. And immediately, without skipping a beat, Sophie says, your langoustines look dangerously close to overcooking. Like, in that moment, I'm like, I know exactly who she is, what this workplace is like. Like, there was so much done in 2 sentences to each other. And it just tells me so much about Sophie. She's not going to take any guff. She's not a pushover.
She's not a guff taker.
This restaurant is a tough environment to be in. And so I just learned so much from that. And so right from the beginning, I was like, wow, all right. They're working really, really well together. The actors with the script and all this is done really well. So that was my feels.
I got 2. 1, let's get to why we're all here, which is Michael Rady sitting down on a beach with a water gun in his hand, rocking a striped pocket tee. That is, I think, why we turn these movies on.
so,
It is for Michael Rady sitting down on the beach with a water gun in his hand, and he has a striped pocket tee on. Perfect 10 of 10. Of a 10 of 10, which makes
Yes,
it a 10.
it's 20 of 10.
But also, at the end of this movie, when she shows up, she tells her family, loved it, thought it was wonderful, goes down. He is sitting down watching the fireworks, and when he sees her, he stands up so fast and has this like shocked, relieved look on his face. And like the how quick he got up, like just an excitement, like couldn't contain himself. So good. Love that, Michael Rady. Love him a lot.
20 out of 10.
I couldn't tell.
Pocket tee. Dano?
So there is one really quality scene in this movie where she's trying to hire this guy and Rady ends up hiring him and then they talk and she gets really mad at him and walks off. And I'm watching this movie going, I mean, no one should be mad here.
Right.
You can be frustrated, and then the next scene that they're together, instead of it becoming this weird competition, this long drawn out anger, Emilie Ullerup gives it an adult grown-up apology, and it's fantastic. She goes, I'm really sorry. Like, I let my emotions get the best of me.
Threw my phone
You
down.
didn't have a clue what you were trying to hire somebody like we were trying to hire somebody. I just was angry because it was the only good candidate, and that's why I was mad, and I took that on you, and I'm really sorry. 10 of 10 apology and a 10 of 10 degree of difficulty for Hallmark. They crushed that. Really, really well done. And Ullerup is really good at like very just minor physical comedy. Like this movie's not a movie that requires a lot of physical comedy. Whenever she's walking on different terrain or doing something she's not comfortable doing, she has the perfect amount of physical comedy baked into that performance. And I was really, really impressed. We really missed her around here.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to the way, what, the Hallmark here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking about our favorite holiday, the 4th of July. Let's get to the way,
You
what.
sounded so bored there.
That's where we talk
Our
about.
favorite holiday, the 4th of
No,
July.
I do like the
We're
4th
getting
of
hungry
July.
around here.
I do like the 4th of
usually
July.
don't- We're usually eating lunch by now.
Let's get to the way, what is where we talk about what in this particular movie made us go, wait, what? I'll start with you, Brian.
Yeah. So when Sophie first gets there and gets into that walk-in, which her sister did not want her to do, Sophie's immediately like, I'm going to the dock. We're getting some fresh fish. And her sister, who begged her to come there to help her save
That's
the
right.
restaurant, is like, no, not tonight.
No.
You got to take some time. Come hang with the fam. Just let her cook, literally.
Yeah.
Like, let her get to work.
I mean, go ahead, finish your sentence.
No, that was
That's
basically
the
that.
biggest wait what of this movie, which is, guys, I've watched my fair share of Restaurant Impossible and Kitchen Nightmares, where you do a refresh on a restaurant, and they never ever include a shocking. There's just a shocking lack of bonfires, sunset date nights, fishing for fun, and salt farm excursions.
Sure.
Like the fact that they are up against it. They have a hard
Big time.
deadline, and they are doing anything to not work on this restaurant.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And she's ready to go, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
We got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They did not.
Yeah.
So, and also one of the parts of shutting down was we got to cut the food costs. We got to stop buying food, and then just happen to have some fresh crab meat to whip up some crab
Yeah.
cakes.
Yeah.
Just when the whole kitchen
Oh,
is
we're
shut
gonna
down.
use the fresh crab meat, huh?
That we've been holding on to.
This. Oof.
And my last one here, her boss, Evelyn James, the restaurateur, I guess we would call her. From at the end of the movie when they meet at the chopper. And I feel like by this time I know Evelyn enough to be really comfortable saying she would not wish Sophie well in that moment.
No.
Her line would be more like, you're going to fall flat in your face
Yeah.
and don't you come crawling back to me when you do. I'm out of here.
That's right.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. You get it.
So it was just a weird line for her to be like, best of luck. I would very support whatever she said to her. Like,
even the
just-
bad guys have to be good guys
you
in
just-
this movie. And it's,
Yeah. Like
this
just
is
let her
all
have
10
it.
years ago, Hallmark.
This
it
is,
just
yeah.
is.
Because I mean,
This is
let her have it.
Wheelhouse brand Hallmark.
Yeah, it would have been nice
You
to be a
throw
little
a
meaner.
Christmas tree and say it's a Christmas firework explosion. This
Ooh,
movie's
boy.
over. It's a perfect movie.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Prim fresh.
Anything else?
That's it.
I don't have many. I do have one that is a wait what because I actually got it right. I thought first, I was like, that doesn't seem right. And then I Googled it and then it was right. There's only 4 restaurants in New York City that have gotten a 4-star review from the Times. That seems so low
It
to
does,
me.
yeah.
And when they said it, it was like, hey, we're the 4th one to get a 4-star review in New York City. I was like, only 4? Really? In New York City? It turns out
New York City.
that's accurate. So kudos. I didn't see it coming. So she walks in. We're running out of money. We don't have money.
No.
She's like, I'm gonna go get some fresh fish. I'm gonna spend money. You gotta spend money to make money.
That's right.
So she brings back this fresh fish, and instead of utilizing it like, hey, we're gonna try to portion it out, make sure we can use it for dinner, she immediately makes a full helping just for her sister. Which
man.
she like, it's just
dude.
like I know we don't have the money.
Let her cook.
Here it is.
Literally,
This
yeah.
is for
Let
you.
Emilie cook.
This is for you. I loved at one point they were doing. He was showing her how to fish. Took her
Yeah.
fishing, right? And they're getting there about to get it out there. What's it called?
Cast a line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get it out there. And he starts to count that, and he's going to do 3, 2, 1, and he goes 3. Let it rip. 2, 1.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is an interesting placement for let it rip.
3, let it rip.
3,
2,
let it
1.
rip.
Yes.
2,
Did
1.
you think that was a bear shout out reference? Because I did. And I was
Let
like,
it rip?
yeah.
There's some clear Yes Chef and hands in this movie
Yeah.
that I thought were, but I didn't even think about that now. But now it makes sense.
Let it rip.
You say
3, let it rip.
let
2,
it rip.
1. And last but not least, it is what it is. But maybe after your sister gets mad at you for saying that you're stressed when her life, clearly she's very stressed by her life, maybe stop saying it.
Yeah.
They have this
Yeah.
same conversation about her being stressed when her sister's like, you don't know my life. I feel like just pick it up. Like, okay, clocking that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain right now around you because clearly you are having a really tough go of it. You are really in the weeds, and I'm just not going to do that to you because she does it 2 more times and she just does not learn her lesson to just not do that at this point in time. There might be a time later on in life when your sister's in a better spot and you can complain about how stressed your life is, but your sister's really in the weeds right here.
Yeah,
Just
not
stop
the time.
complaining
It's not
about
the
how
time.
you're stressed. Dano?
This guy running a seafood supply company and fish market is doing so by fishing from the land. Okay, buddy. He's either doing that, catching his fish. What he intimates when he fishes from the land is that I got to do this for work, which doesn't make any sense. If he's doing it for
His life revolves around
if he's doing it for
tides.
Moon
leisure,
phases.
it makes less sense because his company is on its like he's got he's portrayed as someone that's scrambling around, always doing work. Emilie Ullerup grew up in Montauk, around a restaurant her whole life, around water her whole life. Never fished, never cast a line, never once, like on all of her days, her tens of thousands of days near the water and a restaurant with fresh fish, never once was like,
She never got the timing down.
It's
That's right.
wild.
Let it rip 2-1.
You always
Like-
let it rip on 3.
Yeah, I don't with 1, let it rip 3-2. It's just crazy. The guy that she makes some crab cakes, I believe, and the guy that's trying to work in the restaurant says, I haven't tasted anything this good since we got cell service in town. What? I mean, it's not quirky enough to be funny. What do you
It's
mean?
funny now.
What do you mean, dude? Like you don't like? No, I don't really know where to go from there. Why are these girls in this interview process? Like, listen, I get it. You're a family-run business. Maybe you don't have childcare, although these 2 girls are fine to probably be on their own. If you have them like sitting in the corner or something with a screen while you're trying to interview for a line cook position, that's one thing. Everyone that's getting interviewed, there are 2 children popping up behind the interviewees, giving judgmental looks. Like, I'm probably out immediately. I'm probably like, well, I'm not working here. That was a weird thing to do. Please, Michael, sell those lures. There's tens of dollars to be made. That'll save your business. There's a bonfire in this movie in the middle of the daytime. They're cooking for her boss the dinner. The power goes out.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
Oh.
The power goes out and the scene is lit the exact same. And they're all freaking out that the power is out. No, guys, make it darker. Just make it darker so we think they're cooking with lights on. Like, that's the least we could do considering the circumstances. And I'm not here to tell you that you can't take off in a helicopter during the biggest fireworks display time frame. You can, but the idea that you have to be on a helicopter at 8 p.m. during the notoriously famous fireworks show seems like a mistake. Seems like maybe get out of that airspace.
Actually, it's very popular to fly helicopters into fireworks shows.
Really?
Yeah, it's a thing.
When you're trying to
or
go
fly,
from
fly
Montauk
at least fly around
to
it.
no, that's different. They are taking off at 8 p.m. In the midst of them lighting the fireworks. Maybe you have to go to New York to catch a flight. Maybe go earlier. Just go before the fireworks start. I don't know. Seems like it makes sense to me, but what do I know?
Man, you had a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah, I didn't actually do all of them.
It's a thing. No, like there's like a whole like firework helicopter tours that you go up and you like
That makes
circle
sense.
it and you get good
Yeah,
footage.
yeah.
And
They're
stuff.
literally right by the dock.
Yeah, yeah, it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I have one more. I'm going to save it. But I've got 2 What the Hallmarks.
Do whatever you want to do.
I also
It's
think
the
it's
4th of
crazy
July.
that
You
the
earned this.
restaurant is in financial difficulty when her and her husband live in a house in Montauk with a wraparound porch and acres of land.
Hallmark's inability to understand how much
Like,
houses people they always this has been an ongoing issue.
Montauk, like there's not a lot of land.
Yeah.
Guys. You can't have her live on a plantation in Montauk and then think she has financial troubles. Like,
I thought that was the restaurant. You mean the place right on the water?
no.
Oh, they
At
showed a
in the
different spot?
evening,
Okay.
Her
all right.
and her sister at her house. She says it's her house. Wraparound porch, firefly, like the whole bit.
Yeah.
And it's like sell the house, move into apartment, keep the restaurant.
It's easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save a horse. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let's get to what the Hallmark is. Where we wonder what could have been. Maybe help get some clarity. Any questions we still have? What are we still wondering about? That's what we're going to talk about right now. Brian.
One of the people interviewing, I forget if he even had a character name, but his real name is Taz Van Rassel.
Yeah, Taz Van Rassel.
And he was like the funny guy who it seemed like they were going to hire him and then they had to let him go. He just disappeared.
Yeah.
That guy was fun. I wish he
fun
stuck.
time.
Yeah, and I want more of this guy. Put him in some stuff. Let's see how he cooks in the kitchen and out. And so, what's up with him?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not around a lot of docks and I'm not around a lot of fishing equipment.
Veterinarians?
It does seem like if one person can stumble into a net, anybody can stumble into a net. It does seem like it's a liability, that it's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Did this luckily it happened to Sophie and they kissed in the 2nd, 7th grade.
Sure.
So, not going to sue. But did they change anything?
Sous-chef.
Like moving forward, like how we handle, maybe put some sort of blocker around it just seemed like this could if it could happen now, it could happen anytime.
Can't handle the dogs.
Yeah. So I just want to know, did they put anything in place to make sure that nobody else falls into the net.
Fair.
It seems like they should. Dano?
Yeah, two of them. One, the Montauk only TikToker. I just want to know, like, Montauk is big enough to have a TikToker that does restaurants there. She spends a lot of time at this one restaurant. I don't want to know what her follower base is, how she got invested in this one restaurant that, like, she clearly keeps coming back to. Would love more information on her. And then my other one is, Ullerup cooks Rady's character a crab cake. I want to know what was in the crab cake that he did eat, because Michael Rady, a staunch vegan of purely plant-based. I want to know what was in the crab cake. I want to know what he actually ate, and how they made it look like a crab cake.
Think they tricked him on set?
Yeah, just like, got him.
Yeah.
Not a vegan today.
Got him.
That's all I got.
We did it, everybody. Congratulations to us. It's time for Double Decker of the Week. It's where we dive deep into a life of a double decker who has signed up. BrambleJamPlus.com. If you would like to support the program, that's the way you can do it. And to thank you for that, Brian is going to dive deep into your personal life and tell everybody about it. Dan, who do we have today?
We have Lee Bates. Lee Bates.
Lee.
Let Lee Bates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's works out really good.
I don't know.
Lee actually sells seashells by the seashore.
Fantastic.
If you can believe that.
Okay.
Your cockle shells, your calico scallops.
Those are the two that I thought of.
Yeah,
Essentially.
absolutely. Your conch
Big
shell.
ones, small ones.
Yeah, the conch ones, the ones you with the
One's
spine.
as big as your head. Yep.
Some of them. But business has been pretty good, but Lee doesn't really like the openness of selling on the seashore. Really would like more of a private environment. Because it's sort of like a personal thing, picking out the,
It also,
the shell.
it doesn't seem like something that would do particularly well, because that's part of like what you do on the beach is you pick up, you do your own.
Right.
Shell. Why would I buy a shell if I can just pick one up? But if I'm somewhere else,
true.
maybe I'd be more prone to pick up, buy a
Is
shell.
she going to sell seashells at her she shed?
No, that's not a bad idea though.
Okay.
Lee could consider that. No. This is more like you want to stay
Dan,
close.
that's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
I mean, what are you doing?
Have you been Googling?
Dumb. I
Lee
tried. Sorry,
Bates?
I tried to get access.
Boy.
Clearly denied.
Shut right down. Yeah, so it's a personal thing. So she needs like a place that is a little private where they can have negotiations, private discussions about
Who's
the
she
the person looking for the shell.
The
okay.
shells.
When you go and you want to get just the right shell. And so luckily she found a place where she can have these negotiations and, get the right shell to represent that person properly.
Great. All right.
what's
Well,
it
we'll be
called?
back next. Oh no, you have it.
What's it called?
It's her conclave.
Really good.
It's in the
That's better than
concave.
the she shed. That was really good. Conclave.
And it's going really good.
Oh man.
Now, can I ask you this? Is the conclave her store, or is that where she takes people to finalize the deal? How does it work?
That's where it all happens. It
Okay.
starts there, they discuss, and then the shell is selected
Sure.
right there.
100%. Does anything happen when they finally select a shell? Is there any sort of big celebration?
You blow in the shell, obviously,
yeah.
really loudly.
Does any smoke come out of it?
Yeah, they puff a little smoke
Yeah,
out.
that's
Of course.
Is that how they determine if it's no deal? There's gray smoke. that comes
You
out?
blow the sand out of the shell,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
white sand
Means that you picked the right
yeah,
one.
That's exactly
That's
right.
fantastic.
Conclave. I love it.
I love that.
Really
That's
good
great.
Stuff, Bri.
Thanks, Bri. We're back next time on another one. Come on back. Until then, maybe the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark is a Bramble Jam podcast. Is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to BrambleJamPlus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.